Hello, and today I am here to talk about potatoes. Rant actually about potatoes while making a game. And potatoes are genuinely something of importance. I mean, first of all, they're potatoes. Who doesn't like potatoes? Also, I named my channel after them, so naturally they're important, right? Right? Okay. Um, so yes, potatoes are very nice. However, potatoes just generally seem just to be potatoes. Also, there are certain kinds of potatoes that just shouldn't exist, like sweet potatoes. I mean, do you really want a potato that is sweet? Seriously, do you actually want a sweet potato? It's a potato. They don't commit sweet. Like, it's a potato, people. Like, it's orange. When you eat something that's like a potato, I don't know if it's a vegetable or fruit. I can't tell the difference. Um, but it's orange, and I don't understand. I don't know why people like this kind of stuff. Anyway, potatoes are really good. You can put lots of stuff in them. So, say for example, uh, you can put like butter, salt. That's a perfect classic. Let's see here. You can put bacon. Bacon's really good when you can afford it. Uh, we can't right now. Thanks, Joe. Okay. Uh, and then you can put actually like sour cream. I don't know. I don't do that. That seems kind of weird to me. I mean, it's sour cream. Actually, who came up with the idea of sour cream? I mean, it's cream. It sounds kind of sus, but it's cream, but it's sour. They literally use like expired milk because milk becomes sour when you don't do it. I mean, don't ask me. I've never expired milk. I would never do that in my life. So yes, I've actually tried several times to make games about potatoes. I've also made some comics about potatoes, and they showed them at some point. They're pretty dark. They're all about potatoes eating potato chips and being cannibals. But I don't think they're funny. They're funny to say the least. Um, they're pretty funny. So I like them. As you can see here, I'm making a generic Legend of a Dude with a sword. There's a princess too, I think. Like a Legend of Zelda ripoff. I have a short attention span, don't I? Okay, so back to the potatoes. So I've tried several times to make a game about potatoes, but uh, it actually worked a little bit until like my computer like crashed and like I lost a bunch of files, including the one for the tutorial series that still isn't finished. Though I can assume you people are smart enough to figure it out on yourselves if anyone even watched that. I may just delete all the videos if I make more content like this. But it was a cool platforming game. It had like the potato could dash. The potato looked cute. So yeah, wait a second. I gotta go pirate some files. Huh, huh, huh. Ha ha ha. Okay, you're not actually gonna see what I'm doing. It's off screen, but I'm pirating Legend of Zelda files that I forgot to download. Uh, so, Zelda 1. No, you didn't hear me say Zelda 1 sprites. I'm not that kind of person that goes and like pirates games. Like pirate stuff online from shady, insecure. Wait! You did not see that. Get away! Get away! Okay, from shady websites. I never do that. Why would I do that? I mean, I'm too awesome. I'm too much of a potato. Potatoes don't do that. All right. Don't mind this. I'm just saving images. So yeah, back to potatoes. It was a cool game. I made like 3 levels, and the concept was you were like getting chased by humans who were trying to bake you and make you be, because you're like a well, like I guess I don't know. My brother's concept was the white potatoes taste the best. That seems kind of racist, but they're like really good potatoes, and you're like one of the few left potatoes, and chefs are trying to destroy you and kill you by consuming you. Okay, this is not. This is a pirated file. Let's just middle center. SPR front sword. Alright, not ugly. Okay, so it was a cool little game, but most of it got deleted. But I still have the code for like the basic engine platforming, so that's kind of cool. I may make that someday. I gotta admit, I make a lot of games. I never seem to finish them. I just make a lot of random hobby projects. So SPR left sword. There we go. Now let's just create a duplicate of that. Duplicate. Let's make it right sword. Yes, this is the right sword. It's right. It's better for you. Image. Mirror all frame. Mirror all frames. Okay. So that was a cool little thing. I one time made a potato tower defense. That was weird. It's back to how potatoes taste. I've heard they're kind of starchy. I don't even know what the word starchy means. I mean, it's a really weird word to say the least. I mean, who would think starchy is would be like a word? Like, what the heck? It's starch. Like, what is starch? How does starchy taste? But potatoes taste slightly bland, I feel like, if you don't put anything else in them. So, they taste bland, so that's why I guess people. I mean, what did they do before they had like all those condiments? Did they just eat the potatoes plain like a bunch of poor people? I guess they did that, but I mean, they had to at least have salt. I mean, at least salt. I could definitely happily eat potatoes with like only salt or only pepper. I mean, I love any condiments like that. Okay. So, yes, so potatoes. I never actually seem to like the potato skin. Maybe it's just potatoes are really fulfilling, so I never seem to I never seem to be able to eat a full potato. Maybe it's just that I ate the other stuff that goes to the meal. I actually seem to be able to eat like a full potato, including the skin. Maybe I haven't actually attempted to really just try the skin. I don't know. But I gotta admit, this potato stuff is really not good for my concentration on the game. I feel like I want to have content because content is fun and content is cool. So I guess that's how we're gonna do it. So we're just gonna set sprite SPR. Wait, no, wrong. Up. SPR front sword. Yes. And then I don't actually know anymore. Yes. So I'm trying to think of some more things to say about potatoes. So, well, the reason I named my channel was because I have a friend. We used to do Scratch a lot. I got banned on Scratch, but we don't talk about that. So he made a bunch of cool games. I made a bunch of half-finished games because that's all I can humanly do. I moved to Game Maker. I never do Scratch anymore, especially since I don't have an account that is not IP banned. So I kept on making alternate accounts to troll on. So I'm a bad person. So yeah, but he had his Scratch username was Happy Potato Studios. I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. These are Game Maker speed runs. I don't actually know how you should speed run a game making platform, but I thought that was a cool idea. Let's check out my car physics that I ripped off from somewhere on the internet. Yes. This is the problem with that. Oh no, shut up, group chat. Group chat, why? This is the worst time. I feel like group chats are like eternal suffering from what I've heard. I mean, I guess they kind of are. I mean, you wake up one morning, you check your Discord, and you're just flooded with like a half a trillion messages. I had the idea of making a racing game, and the racing game is like racing, but it's very violent, and it has a lot of like torpedoes and rocket launchers. And I don't know, it's like in a dystopian civilization that likes guns and stuff like me. Yeah, we can assume that the dystopian civilization is ruled by me. So, yes, but Happy Potato Studios, he made some really cool games. I've made a link to them because they're absolutely insane. He does game development now. Uh, shut up. Shut up. I hate my group chat. I'm gonna go and yell at them after this. Okay. We don't need to talk about who Caleb is. He's my brother. So, he made some really cool games on there. And then when I made my own thing, I'm like, hey, what if I made, because my family, I think we're descended from Irish or something. And Irish like potatoes. And wait a minute, I like potatoes. So, yeah, I made that my channel name because I'm like, hey, I like potatoes too. Irish like potatoes. My family like, I think Irish or something, like back 100 years ago or something. I looked at my family and we're like an Irish clan or something, like back then. Then we all then immigrated to like America. So, yeah. So yeah, that is how I made my channel name. And so yeah, this is the first video in a while, but yeah, so that's it for today, I guess. So, see you, nerds.